Hello everyone, my name is General Aston, and welcome back to Satisfactory and our 7x7 challenge. It's been a minute. I've been really distracted with Biomutant, which has been a lot of fun, and I'm super excited to play it, but I want to keep this going. I'm really excited about this challenge, and I want to get into the more difficult stuff, because really, we got 2 reinforced iron plates, right? But that's just the beginning. Today, I have a little bit of a special treat planned, kind of. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff I want to get done today. Today, I want to do 2 things. I want to build the space elevator, which I think is freaking awesome, and I want to build rotors. I want to automate rotors because we need reinforced iron plates and rotors to get our thingamajig, our first project assembly part that we're going to send up in the space elevator. So in preparation, I built this floor, and I built that. That is where our space elevator is going to go. Since it is not a production building, I did not put it in the tower. Believe it or not, it makes no sense to put it in the tower because it goes way up into the sky. See, here it is. Let's turn it around. Yeah? All right. Let's build this, I think, right there. Oh, man. I love how cool this looks. Wait for it. It's just absolutely massive. I think the game audio might be a little quiet. Let's go into that. That feels a little better. I might bring it back down just a little bit. But there we have it. We have the space elevator. There is the actual elevator piece that goes up and down. And I think this is just the coolest building that they added to this entire game. So let's go over here and see what we have to launch in our first load. They need 50 of the smart plates. So looking at our production here, we're going to put an assembler down because that's where we make our smart plating. We need reinforced iron plates and rotors, which leads us to today, where we're going to make rotors, where we need iron rods and screws. Gonna have to do a little bit of math here because I'm not sure the exact amount we need, but we do have power shards to help us out today. I think that will be very helpful in trying to keep it all on one floor. That's one of my goals. It's a lot of iron. We're gonna make iron rods and screws, so that's gonna be a lot of constructors at the very least. We may use some of our thingamajigs. What did I just say? Power shards? They're power shards. Let me use some of those to limit how many we have to build. So we're going to have to do some math to figure out how many we're going to need. So if we take an assembler and we take next to it a constructor, iron rods make it 15, which is really awkward when we want to have 20. Takes 100 screws per minute. How many screws do we take per minute? So we have 10 rods to make 40 screws. Wow, the math here is going to suck. Okay, 10 to 40. So I want to, at the very least, double this, because then I can make 40 go to 200 pretty evenly. We'll have 5 screw constructors. If we double it, we'll need 40 rods per minute, which we just decided we made at what, 30? 15. We made it 15. But we can have 4 of 3. If we made 4 of them, we could use 2 of those lines to help in the screw stuff. And then we'll need to make more just to power the rest of the screws anyway, because we'll need to have 5 of these up and running. That'll just power 2 of them. I think that'll work out perfect, actually. Let's do that. We're going to have 2 assemblers, or just 1 assembler power sharded. That's the question. The big trick here is power. I did recently add a little bit more production, added another biomass burner. I really don't want to run out. And if we power shard it, things get exponentially more expensive. It's ridiculous. Let's look at this assembler. Ooh, it might not show me, actually. And I add rotors, so it's going to take 15 per minute. Let's show me what it's going to take at 200. No, it needs to actually run. Anyway, it's not going to be 15 and it's not going to be 30. It's going to be a lot more than 30. So it saves us space at the cost of power, which is going to be rough. Anyway, let's go up here and kind of get it working. I want to go backwards to forward this time, if that makes sense. So I'd really love for the bin to be right here, really easy and accessible. And I imagine it will just kind of like loop around and come in the back here, so I can just walk up to this platform, get them. Alright, so we need to have our assembler or multiple assemblers outputting right here. Alright. How do I put this in a way that will look nice but not take too much space? I don't know. How about that? No, that's a little too much space over here. I don't need that much, right? Let's do it from this side. Let's bring you in. What if we did that? Better. Alright, it kind of depends if we have a merger or not. Alright, so you're going to take a rotor. So we're going to need 40 iron rods per minute and then 200 screws per minute. So to make 200 screws per minute, let's do screws over here. We're going to need a bunch of constructors. When we run out of room, we can reevaluate whether or not we're going to power shard things and how we're going to go about that if we decide to. Boom. 1, 2, 3. Let's make 2 rows of these. It's going to be a little awkward getting stuff around, but I think it will be better for us in the long run. Okay. So we need that many screws, right? Screws makes it 40. We need 200. So we're going to need 50 iron rods just to go over here. And then we're going to need 40 iron rods to go over here. Conveniently, that makes 90 iron rods total. Oh, I totally built those assuming we're going to power shard that. So we're probably going to power shard that because I didn't leave space for another one. Alright, so we're probably going to... you know what? That's not going to work. Because, so I did a little bit of stuff. I unlocked the next conveyor belt Mark II, which is awesome. But it can only carry 120 items per minute. So this isn't even an option. We can't actually do that. We can't double this because I can't get 200 screws per minute into the machine. I can't move that many screws at a time. So let's put a second one up right next to that. There we go. And now we need our 5 constructors. Let's see, should I still build them this way? I don't know. Maybe I'll build them this way. I have to leave some space to move stuff around. Ooh, this is gonna be tight. Alright, what if we did 1, 2, 3. And this is gonna need just extra space, which is rough. 1, 2. Alright, so there's those. So we need to make 90 iron rods per minute, which I think is 6 constructors. They make it 15. Yeah, that sounds right. And we're going to need a bunch of them to go over there and 40 of them to go over here. So 50, 40. It's going to be a little bit awkward on the math. Not really. I should be able to do that. And we need to fit the smelters in too. I might... Shoot. What if we smelters here, point it that way? We're gonna need 3 smelters. Ooh-doo-bop-bop-bop-a-doo. Looking good. Looking good. Real tight. Okay. That's gonna be real tight. Wow, I left a lot of space over here, which I want. Let's move this one over. Ooh, oh. Dang it. Man. I thought I was going to get away with that. Let's put this one first, actually, then. If we did that, we just left like half a foundation of space. 1, 2, 3. Alright, there's a little bit more room here. That should work. Those come out, and we needed, what, 6 constructors? Is that what I just said? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. We could probably just stack them like that. That's gonna get real tight real quick. 1, 2. I think we can do that. Oh man. Oh, I don't know if we're gonna have enough space. Because we need to get them out to 1, 2. Oh, dang it. I don't think I can make that happen. Unless I said 1 and power sharded this one. Because, like, I love having the power shards, and they're going to be super helpful, but I don't want to just, like, use them all on these beginner tier projects. I don't think we can get a belt through here. Oh, we can. It's going to be really awkward. We're probably going to run the iron out this side then, like, kind of merge them all together going this way and cut them off as we need. We might just use like an overflow kind of method rather than balancing these super perfectly. This is going to be so tight. So I'm going to have to split to get into those. I'm going to need that to go. Anyway, we're going to try that. Anyway, these are all the buildings we're going to need. So we have these making iron. They're going to make 30 per minute. And so that's 90 total. We're going to take into here, it takes 15. So I can power 6 of these bad boys. I'm going to output 15. And by 6, I meant 5 running as 6. Because we're going to power shard this guy and run him at double. 30 per minute. Cool. And then I'm going to output some of them into here and some of them over there. We need 40 total coming over here. This will make 30. So if I could just take like 2/3 of this one out over there. Nope, yes. 2/3 of that one and put it over there. That would do it. Belting is going to be a little tricky, but I think we got this. So we have screws. We have screws. This, yeah, okay. It auto-saved at the same time, so I wasn't sure if it actually registered my click. Rotors and rotors, cool. Let's belt this mess. This is gonna be just a little bit gross. So you make 30, you can actually just power these two and I don't have to worry about merging you with these guys over here. Yeah. Oh, that's gross. That's gross. Can't have it being gross. It has to look pretty. Alright. So this now has 60. We're going to get real close to this edge. Can I do it there? Yeah. I think I can even wall that still. Let's see. My mic's in. Oh no. Alright. This is going to be a nice open air floor where we get the fresh air flowing. It's going to be beautiful. It's still within the space. It just goes right up to the edge. So that's going to be that. Yep. Alright. And nope. Oh, I am on the wrong menu. There we go. Now we want a splitter. We have these stackable belts. That'll be really handy, I think. And Mark IIs. That's some of the stuff I got. We also, next video, we're going to build, where are they? Jump pads. We're going to have jump pads because walking around this tower is going to get old really fast. So we're going to have jump pads to help us go up to all of the floors in a much more efficient fashion. It's the name of the game here. Insert there. Oh, I'm going to cut it real close. Oh no, you're going to have to be a little bit gross. Alright, I'll take a wiggle. And you, come in there. Perfect. Awesome. So that's these two with iron ingots that'll be flowing to them. We'll come down here. We have to merge these together and split these apart. I don't know how that's going to go. Can I do something? Can I? Oh, that's awkwardly tight. Oh, no. No. No, it's not gonna go. It's not gonna go at all. I was hoping to smack like a vertical lifter guy onto here. There's not enough space. What can we do? What can we do? What if... No, I don't think that'd work. Oh, it's like I need to already have two different lines. I'm gonna bring them like up and over to squeeze them in here. Let's like just see what it would take to squeeze this out just as tightly as possible and see if it's even if it's even possible to do anything like I'm hoping to do. What is happening? Oh yes, there we go. No, I'm not gonna be able to get any belt around that. Dang it. We might need to power shard 2 of these to fit this all on one floor. Yeah, I'm thinking real quick we're going to get to a point that we need multiple floors per project. Like in this one we'd make all the rods and screws and just have the assemblers on the next floor. Because we could fit all of that down here, but we can't do that. So when we make the not heavy, just the regular modular frames, I think we're going to have to go about it that way. Okay, so we have, well, conveniently we have 60 coming out. We need 30 into each of these after I boost it. Alright, so then we'll just come over here, we'll split, we'll do great. So, let's see, that's like right at the edge. Is that right? Or right enough? I'm going to say that's right enough. And it's going to squeeze around there. Oh. And it's going to go over here. Don't worry, I only almost died. And then we're going to come over here. There we go. Alright, so we are 60, we've got 30, 30. Now we're cooking. We have 30, 30, and 30 of iron rods. And yeah, I think I left enough space on these guys. I was smarter over here. Or less optimistic, one of the two. So we need everything except for 10 of one of these lines. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a splitter right here. We're going to have 30 coming out, so that can power 3. Or alternatively, it can power 2, and we can start carrying one over to go over there and join this line. So I can actually just even stick it in right here. Let's do that. Let's do there, do there. Alright, so we need to get that into there, and I don't want it to look dumb, is the issue. Alright. Look at that. So, 30 coming out, 10 going that way, 10 going this way, 10 going up over, joining with this 30. We now have 40 to come out and split between these two beautiful machines over here. Let's go ahead and get that done. This is gonna come over. Oh, what am I doing? Into there. Into there. And you're gonna come over there. Perfect. Alright, iron rod's sorted. Now we need to get the rest of these screws rolling. So we need to have a splitter. The input there. And a splitter. And we're still using Mark 1 belts because they're cheaper. And because we can totally handle this amount of resources on a Mark 1 belt. Where am I? Oh, that's right on that line. I did that on purpose because it looked good. Perfect. Alright. So that's those. Now I need to get these together. And this will be 80. So I'll need to take one of these and split them like in half. I might just put like a splitter here and then merge out that way and bring this one around and merge. Let's try that. Let's add a merger. Which way's your out way? So many arrows, it's hard to keep track of. Mergers. Alright. And then we need to have a splitter. I'm glad I can fit those so close together. So I can put a wall on this side. And we'll probably get to decorating this one day. Like putting walls up and windows and lights and all the fun stuff. Okay, so that should be 100 screws here. So I'm probably going to take this one like around and up on a little elevated journey. And we want to come around that corner. Then I want to take it up right there. Okay, and now, can I do that? Heck yeah. I want to, let's stick this right against that and have that line. Oh, you know what? I'm silly. We need Mark II conveyor belts. We're working with big big numbers on these. Dang it. C, there we go. I am really good at this. Alright, Mark II. I think it's the only place we need Mark II, actually. So that'll be 20. This will be 40, so that'll be 60 on this line. And then this 40 will join, then it'll be 100 out. So yeah, as long as I've got all of that Mark II'd. Okay, and if we add, right there, over 2. And we Mark II. Boom. Take that. That line is done. Now we need to get these screws over here and bring them around. This is going to be perfect. It's just going to be beautiful. Okay, so that's splitting. Did I manage to squeeze a belt in there? It kind of looks like it, but it's really hard to tell. I think so. Guess we could tell when we turn it on. I think so. I think I did. Cool. And then we need merges. Out that way. And out that way. Oh, almost walked off the edge. That's cool. I know I'm gonna die a couple 100 times. Alright. I wanted you to be in line with that. Alright, that's what I did. Alright. So that'd be 20, 40, 60 on this line, so we don't need to upgrade it yet, but now we do. Thankfully, we've already built the reinforced iron plates, so we have plenty. And this isn't an issue. Wow. Alright, that was beautiful. And we need... this might be an issue. We need 90 iron. I don't know exactly where that's going to come from. So we have These three, they're all tapped out. That's maxed, and I don't think we unlocked tier 2 miners yet. We didn't. Ironing it, ironing it, ironing it. Okay. I know that we have a little bit of iron right there, but I think it's only 60. I mean, we're already using 4 power shards here. Do we commit another 2 just to get the iron that we need? Or do we go on a little bit of a trek? Because I think there's also iron over this hill. Do we just... I think we might go that route. Because it's on the better side of it anyway. I think we're going to do that. So let's go ahead and build a bridge. This is a bridge, not an extension to the tower. This is just for, you know, getting around. The outside of this building is going to look real pretty at the end. No production buildings. No production buildings will be on the outside, but there may or may not be a lot of belts and external structures to contain and support those belts. It's unknown at this time what's going to happen, except it's almost certainly going to be that. I didn't even look. Is the game being too loud? Doesn't really look like it was build something. Is that too loud? Nah, that's fine. All right. Ooh, too bad guy. Oh, I don't have any health. Hopefully I do as good as I did in the first episode so I don't die multiple times. That's what I want. I want to get... just leave me alone. I just want the iron. Hey. I said leave me alone. Ow, I said leave me alone. Meanie. Okay, so there's another one over there. We will run into him later. I want this iron. So, yep. The local guardian. It's probably multiple actually, because I think there's 4 nodes here. Hello, sir. Oh, I missed. Oh. Alright, that's close. Cool. Now we have 4 iron nodes completely unprotected. It's like nature wanted us to take this or something. I just think that's sweet of Mother Nature to really just like put this in our lap like that. Alright. Bit of a waste because I didn't let myself heal first. But you know what? That's okay. We need... what are these? Impure... Are there only 3 of them? Wait, am I blind? Oh no, it's back there. Impure. And impure. Alright. So we'll need to set up miners on 3 of these. Cool. Cool. And let's do this front one. Getting pure nodes is really nice. Though it can be hard to remember you're not fully utilizing a line. What is that? Is that iron? Or is that copper? I really hope that's copper. But if it's iron, it's definitely closer. Having copper over here would be good, though. Oh my gosh, it's iron. Impure. Impure. Alright, well that makes sense. So we actually have 6 impure nodes between these 2 and those ones. And I'm probably just going to stick with using these ones, and I'll just run a mega belt over there. Kind of sound like a wolf. That was weird. Slug. I will come and get you one of these days. Okay, so we need to make 2 more miner stuffs. So I don't have the stuff to make 3 because I need to make the portable miners. Boom. Alright. Got that. And let's build miner. 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 Cool. And we need to get them merged together. I'm gonna do the merging out here. Come along, let's go get merged. Everybody out, everyone out of the pool. This is not a drill. Alright. Now I want to merge them. So can I just like stick a merger onto that? So we should have 30, 60, 90, and then 90 coming out. So now we need to use Mark II belts to take it home. And if you missed the other episode, I built them up high like this so I don't have to jump over belts later and I can drive under them when I have cars and stuff. Ah, I forgot that you were a thing. Cool. And yeah, so that's why they're up in the air. It's because I don't like jumping over belts when I don't have to, and we are barely gonna make this. Maybe. Oh, it's gonna be so close. Oh, I don't want to split them yet. Just let me get like right there. Can I do that? All right, how close can I get it before? Oh, this is perfect. This is just beautiful. We're gonna go there, and then we're gonna stick a splitter on it. Split it. 3 ways. Oh, that's a little weird. I didn't line it directly up with that, did I? Did I put that right in the middle? Never mind. I'm actually a genius. I am actually so cool. Awesome. Now we gotta bring power up. We gotta power all these and go out and power those miners as well. So we have power to right there. So let's bring this up to this floor. And bring it on in. Cool. So we're just gonna make this like really kind of gross looking chain as we loop around with our tier 1 power poles. They make this a little awkward. It's because you can only connect a couple of buildings to each one. What? 1, 2. Okay. And 1, 2. And bring it around here. Oh, oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, this can be some weird wire crossing. But, power to all those. Cool, what does it say? Our max consumption with everything running right now would take 260. We might want to need to turn on one more, because I think miners each take like 15 or something. 5, really? Wow, so we're only going to peak. We would only peak to turn it off. But I think we're running just about everything right now. Reductions using 160. I don't remember what it was before I plugged all these in. I should have checked. Anyway, let's go run power over to the miners, and this will all turn on. And we'll go add in one more power thing. We need to probably refill the power generators anyway, so we might as well. Here we go. We're almost there. Let's run it up here first. Power, power, power. And power. Alright. So let's make sure these are working. And then we'll run back home. Add on one more biomass burner. And refuel our generator so that we're still good on power. And then we'll follow through on all the production, make sure it's all working right, and get that nice rush of dopamine of a job well done. And a production line well built. I mean, that's a little close. We're just gonna ignore that. Yeah. The power line doesn't really exist, right? Alright, we have iron going through. So yeah, let's go get down to business and add a generator. Running. I am running. That really sounded like a power slug. I heard like the shiny sound. Okay, we need also, I committed. Okay. To find the, who's it, Caterium? And, I don't know how much we need. Get the blade runners. Those let us jump higher and fall further. That's the important part, without dying. Because I like to not die as I wander around my factory. Power. And yeah, you burn through just over half in the time it took to make this video. Good to know. This solid biofuel. Absolutely an improvement. Getting to coal power is going to be amazing. We're going to use a lot of coal power. We're going to need a lot of water. We're going to need a lot of coal. It's going to be several floors to even have that exist. That's going to be a trick. But you know what? It's going to be so handy. And coal generators, here's the issue. Coal generators are incredibly tall. So like that floor alone, just having the generators on it is going to be like 8 stories tall. And it's just a lot. All right. Did we beat the iron out here? Looks like it's coming in. Starts out kind of spaced out. As the next line joins in, gets a little closer together. Got 2. Oh, and then we got 3 going all together. There we go. Let's go see if everything is working as expected. Iron comes in, splits 3 ways, goes to these 3 schmelters. This one definitely looks a lot better than the reinforced iron plate one. Being able to squeeze those together was incredibly helpful. And it only took us 4 power shards, so that's cool. We can get a lot more, especially if we start finding purple ones. That will help a ton. So we got 30 per minute coming out, merging together, going on their merry way down that way. 30 coming out this way, splitting between these 2 at 15 a minute. And running these guys, which are making rods. The rods are coming out, merging together, going on their way. I think it's coming out of there. Just want to make sure. I want to make sure I didn't miss like a single like connection like that, you know? I'd feel real dumb if I did that. Oh yeah, and this guy is also going to be sending rods our way. Yeah, that looks better. This is 60 per minute. Those are running full kilt now. Full kilt? Full tilt? I think it's full tilt. Running into those, making some rods. Did I just see a rod go up there? I think so. I want to make sure they are. Yeah, I did. Alright, cool. The rods are going up there, they're coming back down, they're merging together, making 40 per minute. These are coming out, they're splitting into these 2, which are making screws. And then that one is coming out. What did I do? That one's making 30. Oh yeah, 30, because it's 10 to each. So going into here. They're all running, so they are all getting them. That looks about like 100 per minute. And then this is splitting either of the two ways. Cool. Yeah, that's probably 100 per minute. And all of them are running together, coming together, joining up at these assemblers. And I did not wire up the output on these assemblers, so they're just gonna start stacking up. It's gonna take a second to heat up, take a second to get everything running at full speed. So we need to add in a merger. Organization, logistics, merger. Yeah. And you go into there. And you go into there. Cool. Oh man. Curse my need to make everything look nice. Oh. Well, I needed to hold some anyway. Look, we're getting rotors. Yay. There we go. Nice horseshoe looking shape. And rotor. So we have 34 now. Awesome. And there you have it. He's making rotor. He's thinking about it. You are lagging a little bit still. Are you not getting enough screws? Should be. Oh yeah, it just took a second. Because see, now it's going to get 50 right as that finishes. Yeah. But why does it sit idle for a second? It could totally start. That was weird. You're just running? Anyway, it's working. We have rotors. We did it. So now that we have reinforced iron plates and rotors, we can do what it takes to unlock the next tier in the space elevator. Whoa. Voice got a little weird there. We need, if I remember correctly, 50. Oh, dang it. We need 50 smart plates. So we can probably just like stick those in assembler and make those just real quick and stick them in there. I don't want to commit to... I definitely don't want to build entirely new production lines just to make those. That does not sound like fun. I want to essentially use what we're making here and just have them make the smart plates. But I want them to build up a little bit first because I need rotors and reinforced iron plates, and we're not making anywhere near enough to support a smart plate line. Hey, look at that. We're out of reinforced iron plates. Anyway, that is what I wanted to accomplish this video. So I'm feeling pretty good. I think that we've done a lot of good today. We got the space elevator built. We got our rotors set up. We even have an extra floor left over for us to do a thing that I can't remember what I'm going to do. I'm going to build probably modular frames up there. That's probably what I'm going to do. And with that, we're going to call this episode here. If you liked the video, click, tap, poke the like button, make it light up. And if you want to see more of this, subscribe to the channel. I really like Satisfactory, and we're getting into a lot more complicated things. The modular frames almost certainly are going to be a 2-floor thing. If I can make them on 1 floor, I would be absolutely shocked. So that'll be fun. And we're going to unlock the space elevator. We might even, with the space elevator done, we're going to need modular frames, I think, for coal power. So next time we'll probably make modular frames and get this up to the next tier, and then we're going to go on, we're going to set up coal power. We need to get to coal power, so we're going to need to go in there and unlock the coal stuff once we unlock the next couple tiers. Anyway, I need to stop talking. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you being here. Like, subscribe, all that great stuff, and I'll see you next time.